MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big-time arm. 95 to 97 mile-an-hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
First delivery to him on the way. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Now the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Jose Arena will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Ready now, Brian O'Grady, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 8.
Striding into the box, Brandon Lau. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 3. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
In now, Ji-Man Choi, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Lau, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Three and 1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now in the box, Austin Meadows. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
From the stretch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 31 for him on the season, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Joey Wendell comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Willie Adames. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And not in time as the run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roy.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Josh Rader comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Josh Rader.
To the plate now, Brian O'Grady. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Rays 5 and the Marlins nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Digging in, Harold Ramirez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Breaking ball called, 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Brian Anderson. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
Rader has pitched just under 60 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Now the 2-1. Strike two swinging.
2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now that.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And now a pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Gets dirty and gloves it. He is out.
The bat.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Kevin Kiermaier would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First offering on its way. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Connor Scott. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ballgame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Adames makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Nope.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Scott is there, and he has it for the first out. So one gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Joey Wendell digs in now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Scott is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
High and deep to right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And another foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and Meadows makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Miami. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian O'Grady. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Brandon Lau is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 39 on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Dickerson. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready once again, Austin Meadows. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. His line includes a single and a fly ball, then 2 at-bats thus far. High in the air out to center field. Scott is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Yandy Diaz stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The run scores from second, make it 9-0.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Eliezer Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Mike Zunino as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 9 and the Marlins nothing. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harold Ramirez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball one.
Inside.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And digging in is the outfielder, Brian O'Grady. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Hernandez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brandon Lau will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Lau. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
To the plate now, G-Man Choi. Down the left field line and deep. Dickerson will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batter.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Meadows. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Tampa Bay leads this one 9-0. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in now, Connor Scott. So far, 0 for 1. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 9-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Joey Wendell. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder on the run. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in once again, Yandy Diaz. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking.
Brad Boxberger gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Brian O'Grady. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. Last time through was a base hit. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front, 12-0. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Austin Meadows. First delivery to him on the way, and they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joey Wendell. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
That's wide, 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Ramirez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Adam Conley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Conley.
Mike Zunino will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Dickerson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rays leave them loaded, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. On the year, Ramirez is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. So 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Ryan Yarbrough.
Standing in now, Matt Joyce. Hit hard to the right side. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
So far this year against Southpaws, Cervelli is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Connor Scott. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays are out in front 12-1. So stepping in, Brian O'Grady. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The left fielder, Brian O'Grady.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Lau. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 12-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Swing and a ground ball to third, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Glasnow earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Jose Arena couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes.